When the Prophet Muhammad, the mercy to mankind, returned to his Lord, the entire Muslim Ummah was struck with grief. The companions could hardly believe the truth, and Medina was filled with sorrow and confusion. Who would lead the Ummah now? Who could fill the void after the Messenger of Allah? This is the story of Abu Bakr as Siddiq R.A., the first Khalifa of Islam, and the immense challenges he faced in holding the Ummah together. The passing of the Prophet was the greatest trial the Muslims had ever faced. Umar ibn al-Khattab, R.A., in his shock, stood with his sword, declaring that anyone who says Muhammad has died would face his anger. It was Abu Bakr R.A. who calmed the hearts. He stood before the people and recited, "Muhammad is no more than a messenger. Many were the messengers that passed away before him. If he died or is slain, will you then turn back on your heels?"
Surah Al Imran 3, 144.
At that moment, the companions realized, indeed, the Prophet had returned to Allah, but the mission of Islam must continue. The Ansar gathered at Saqafa Banu Sa'ida to discuss leadership. Emotions ran high. Some suggested a leader from the Ansar, others from the Muhajirin. Umar ibn al-Khattab R.A. immediately took the hand of Abu Bakr R.A. and pledged allegiance. He said, "Who is better than Abu Bakr, the companion of the Prophet in the cave, the first man to accept Islam?" Soon the companions followed. Abu Bakr as Siddiq R.A. became the first Khalifa of the Muslims. But leadership came with tremendous trials. Abu Bakr R.A. faced three major challenges almost immediately. The shock of apostasy. Ridda wars. Many tribes around Arabia refused to pay zakat, claiming their allegiance ended with the Prophet. Some even followed false prophets like Musaylima al-Kadhib. The threat of division. Without firm leadership, the Muslim Ummah could have fragmented into rival tribes and sects. The external danger. The Byzantine and Persian empires were watching closely, waiting for Islam to collapse. Abu Bakr R.A. made a historic stand. He declared, "By Allah, if they withhold from me even a rope they used to give in zakat during the time of the Prophet, I will fight them for it." Against the advice of some companions, Abu Bakr R.A. insisted zakat was not just charity. It was a pillar of Islam. To abandon it was to abandon faith. He organized the Muslim army under Khalid ibn al-Walid, R.A. Tribe after tribe was defeated, false prophets were crushed, and Islam was preserved. The Battle of Yamama was one of the fiercest. Thousands of Muslims were martyred, including many Qur'an memorizers. This led Abu Bakr R.A. to initiate the compilation of the Qur'an, one of the greatest legacies in Islamic history. With Arabia united once more, Abu Bakr R.A. turned his eyes outward. The Prophet had prepared an army under Usama ibn Zayd R.A. before his passing to march against the Byzantines. Despite opposition, Abu Bakr R.A. insisted that the mission go ahead. His trust in Allah was unshakable. The army of Usama R.A. marched and returned victorious, proving Islam was not weak but strong. Abu Bakr R.A. also laid the foundation for the coming expansion into Persia and Byzantium, victories that would spread Islam beyond Arabia. Despite being the most powerful man on earth at the time, Abu Bakr R.A. lived humbly. He wore simple clothes, milked goats for the neighbors, and would often be found weeping when reciting Qur'an. He was a leader who ruled not with wealth or armies, but with faith, justice, and humility. Abu Bakr as Siddiq R.A. led the Ummah for just over 2 years, but in that short time he preserved Islam during its most fragile moment. His courage, his firmness on zakat, his stand against false prophets, and his vision for the future secured the survival of the Ummah. The Khalifah of Abu Bakr R.A. teaches us, true leadership is not about power, but about standing firm on principles, even in the darkest times.